Voting started at 7 a.m., which was a midnight Central European time, and ended at 8 p.m., which was around 1 p.m. as Central European time. The Japanese are still mired in mourning the loss of Shinzo Abe, a former prime minister belonging to the Liberal Democratic Party, the LPD. I think Abe thought a lot about our country. I hope, thanks to this election, his efforts will be fruitful. The murder of Shinzo Abe hasn't particularly influenced my decision, but I have hope that the candidate I voted for will continue his work. According to preliminary election results, the Liberal Democratic Party has won the elections. This will help its politicians to consolidate power in the state. Currently, the party's prime minister is Fumio Kishida. Shinzo Abe held this office from 2012 to 2020. This means that he was the longest-serving prime minister of Japan thus far. As prime minister, Shinzo Abe contributed significantly to the recovery of Japan's economy. He also strengthened his cooperation with the United States, India, and Australia. The Indians were sad to say goodbye to the Japanese politician. Condolences were also expressed by many other politicians, including the Australian prime minister.
Japan has lost a true patriot and a true leader. And Australia has lost a true friend. The friendship that Mr. Abe offered Australia was warm in sentiment and profound in consequence. Mr. Abe understood instinctively the values that Australia and Japan share of democracy and human rights and the shared interests we have in bolstering the global rules-based order. His vision transcended political cycles. Mr. Abe was not destined to be Prime Minister in easy times, but even as the world shifted beneath our feet, Mr. Abe faced all of the challenges with a strength of character and an unbending resolve. He did not flinch, he did not weaken. And that's the cruel paradox of the tragedy that unfolded yesterday. That someone of such courage, with such strength of character, could be taken away with an act of extreme cowardice. The values that we share and that hold our societies together are stronger than this. A hand that is raised in violence can never overpower what so many hands have built in peace. Likewise, this low act of cruelty will not overshadow a life that was lived with such high purpose. To Mr. Abe's family and to his loving wife, I extend the sincerest condolences of the Australian people.
The former prime minister's killer is a 41-year-old unemployed man who believed that Abe was responsible for his family's poverty. He perpetrated the attack with a pistol of his own production. He's currently in custody. Shinzo Abe's body was brought back to his family home in Tokyo yesterday. There are still many people mourning in front of the building and at the site of the attack in the city of Nara. The funeral is planned for Tuesday in the company of family and friends.